Hello everyone and welcome back to my wife's channel. I'm Aaron, I'm the hubby of this whole situation, and we have a tag that we're going to be doing, which is the, what is it? The partner book tag.
So if you guys are interested in learning a little bit more about us and our reading habits as a couple and individually, then go ahead and keep watching. Hey, you got the book, you got the questions.
I got the questions, okay, I will read the questions. Question 1, how long have you been together? A while. We got together in January of 2010.
So 8 years in January, and we've been married for 4.
Yeah, just over 4.
Yep.
Super duper. Who reads more? Who's got the BookTube channel? Like, come on.
Aaron doesn't read very often.
No.
I try and force him to.
Yes. We make deals and bargains to make me read more.
I'll watch movies or play video games if he reads books.
Yeah.
So that's...
Yeah.
Yep. Question 3.
Question 3. Do you argue or disagree about books? Not really.
I vent to Aaron about books,
Constantly.
whether he likes it or not.
Constantly. Yeah, we don't, I mean, I guess...
We don't read a lot of the same books.
Yeah, it'd have to be books that we overlap on, which would be like the Harry Potter series, which is about...
That's about it.
About it. And there wasn't really a whole lot to argue because we all know that it's the greatest in the world. Who buys the most books? It's actually kind of interesting because I would argue that I buy the books.
Don't even!
Well, you always ask me, hey, can I buy this book?
Well, I just want to be on the same page. I buy the more books.
Totally.
I get in trouble for buying books. But I buy thrift books. I've been really good about that lately.
That is true. Usually you'll spend like less than 20 bucks and come home with 40 books, which is great. Maybe not that many. But you've seen the book hauls, you know.
You know.
Yeah, you know. Who has the best taste in books? I would say her. Her taste has changed substantially over the course of the last 6 months, I would say.
Yes.
It used to be a lot of romance and a little bit of historical fiction, but now it is like...
It's expanded a lot.
It's expanded quite a bit.
BookTube has expanded my interests in what I read a lot more. I read a lot more adult fiction. Almost exclusively adult fiction now. And I really enjoy literary fiction. A lot. And I didn't even know that was a thing, really. And then I found it, and now I can't get enough.
Yeah.
So... Aaron reads...
I do...
YA adventure books.
Yeah, YA adventure and fantasy.
Like Percy Jackson, he read recently, and he read those 5 books really fast. Knowing they're middle grade, he reads about the pace of a middle grader.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm not the fastest reader at all. So yeah, when I was able to read 5 books in a matter of...
A couple weeks.
Like 2 weeks, that was...
Yeah. That was a big deal.
God.
He hasn't read 5 books in the last 3, I bet.
Legitimately, like, since we've been together,
married.
Since we've been together, like, so 8 years in January, I've read, like, my fingers and toes can count how many books I've read.
Well, you read the Harry Potter series. You finished reading it.
Sure.
But, no, Aaron doesn't read that often.
I'm not
and
not
he
a huge
reads
reader.
so slow. Super into graphic novels, though, right now.
Yes, I've been very big into
But that's
graphic
because he can
novels.
read them fast.
Well, so this is my personal opinion, oh BookTube, is the thing I love about graphic novels is you don't have the descriptions, the description of the scene and what's going on is not, you're not reading this description, you're seeing the description.
He's a movie guy.
I love movies, and that started with my family years ago.
And I'm a book person.
And she's a book person. So the fact that I can see... Like, you can read a 100-page graphic novel, which would be equivalent to, like, a 500-page novel based on descriptions that go on. That's awesome. You get the same story in that long. That was really descriptive.
Next question.
Next question. Okay. Do you share your books? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you read together or apart?
I would say both.
Yeah.
When we go on road trips, I know I've mentioned on my channel before, I will read books to Aaron. Not audiobooks. I will read a book to him.
Yeah.
But we will, when he was reading the Harry Potter series and the Percy Jackson series, or he has currently, within the last like month and a half or so, read all the saga up to
volume 7.
We'll read together on the couch, but read different things.
Right.
So I would say we do both.
Yeah. But then when you're reading by yourself, you're usually in the great room, and I'm in the TV room.
Yeah, since I put my bookshelves here and we've got some new furniture in this room, this is kind of my room.
Yeah.
Where I sit and read.
Yeah.
And then I beg him to come read with me.
Yeah. And then eventually I do. So she always wins. How many books do you read on average per month? I put her between 12 and 15. 10 and 13.
Yeah, I would say 10 and 13. July was a 15 book month for me, but that was because of BookTubeathon. But I say I generally read around 10.
Yeah. And I...
0.2?
Yeah, 0.2. I mean, if you include the graphic novels, like I've really been into graphic novels. Yeah. I'm reading, I don't know, maybe four or five.
Yeah.
But if I find a graphic novel series I'm going to be all about, then
that'll go up.
Like I loved Saga. Like I could read one of those in one sitting, which is my jam. And then I've really enjoyed Rat Queens. I think I got 2 in or 3 in to Rat Queens.
You're 3 in, but the library doesn't have any more, so you have to buy the rest if you want to read the rest.
Bastards. But yeah, I mean, so being on BookTube, she's heard a lot about these other graphic novels and genres, and I've been pouncing on some of them. So
yep.
Yeah, okay. Are you both competitive in your reading? Not at all. She'll win everything. Like, that's not even fair.
I am a competitive reader, though. I'm competitive with myself because I want to see how many books I can finish in a month.
Yeah.
That being said, I try not to skim through books because that defeats the purpose of reading it. But I am I'm competitive with everything and everyone, myself included.
Your health included?
Myself included.
Okay, there it is.
I mean, I want to be healthy too, so that's kind of like a competition.
Sure.
Anyways,
sure it is.
He's not competitive with reading at all.
No.
It could take him a year to read a book and he could care less.
Yeah. Okay. Have you read another's recommendations and not liked it?
I can't think of one.
I mean, the only thing I could think of was the Percy Jackson, how I enjoyed him, and you didn't like the second one. You really didn't like the second one.
Well, no, I liked it.
No, you really didn't.
He loves Percy Jackson. And I think it's fun. I haven't finished the series yet. So every time I'm like, what book should I read next?
I always throw in number 3, Percy Jackson. Because that one's awesome. I think that one was probably my favorite, and she hasn't read it yet. It's like stopping at Chamber of Secrets. Like, come on, how do you not read Prisoner of Azkaban?
Erin is also convinced that if you're going to read a series, you have to read all of them, one after the other, if they're available.
I mean, that way the story's fresh in your mind. I mean,
sort of, but not completely.
Like when the new Star Wars movie comes out, we're gonna like power through and watch all of them, and then we'll go and watch them in theater. Yeah, you see that face? Mm-hmm.
I hate movie marathons.
I'm gonna do it anyway, so I'm all fresh. Because you gotta, pick up on all those little anecdotes.
I would say no, not yet. I do have Tuesdays with Maury that I haven't read yet, and that's one of his favorite books. Mm-hmm. So maybe an answer in the future.
You did get, what is it, Nimona, the graphic novel.
I haven't read it yet. He's not convinced he loved it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good story, but I wasn't a huge fan of the execution. But yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, guys. And I didn't mention in the beginning, this tag was originally created by Dave at Wild Reads. I will link his channel down below for you guys. But if you'd like to see more from Erin, maybe Erin could do some graphic novel reviews for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Or just, if you'd like to see more of this lovely face, it's one of my favorite faces, then let me know down in the comments or what you'd like to see from us. I've also had ideas for him to go and pick out books for me and then have me read them and see what I thought of them. I thought that could be kind of fun too.
So basically question 10.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But him not having read them.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you liked this video, please like it.
And if you loved it, please subscribe.
We'll see you in my next video. Happy reading. Millie decided she needed to be in the video too, but today we will be doing the...
Good boy, Lokes. I see why it takes you so long to get started.
No kidding. You're adorable.
Oh, be
You
fun.
have lipstick and stuff.
Well, that's
all
your
over.
fault. Why do you kiss me all the time?
So I'll stop.
No, please don't. Cool.
Awesome. You know what I was thinking?